Good Wednesday morning, friends. Here I am back again with day 2 of how to diffuse tension and resolve conflict. Here we go. Let's set aside our differences and find solutions. Because sometimes in these conversations, you get so laser focused on what's wrong that you just stay in that pit. So this is how you can stop that conversation at that point and start focusing on solutions. The next one, can we take a moment to calm down and revisit it? One of the things that we have always done in our marriage is that if we're discussing a problem and things start getting a little dicey, we immediately go to our separate corners. And it is amazing because every time we do this, within 20 or 30 minutes, one of us is seeking out the other, or many times we're both seeking each other out because we have an idea about what could work. And look, always practice the pause. And when you pause, pray. You know, when I leave that kind of a conversation, the first thing I do is I go to the Lord and I ask for discernment. Where am I wrong in this situation? Where is He right in this situation? How do we blend those two things and come up with something that'll work? Next, can we talk about what would make this situation better for you? Again, somebody is stuck in what's wrong, in the history of what's wrong, how many times that this has been wrong, and this is how you redirect all of this to what would just make this better for you. You're not agreeing to do any of that, but you do have to listen, because this person is about to tell you what it is that they need. Next, let's take a step back and consider all sides. Sometimes there needs to be a reiteration of possible solutions and what people are willing to do to resolve that. Because it's so easy for these conversations to get off track. And so many of these phrases are things that bring everybody back to the bargaining table. And finally, any discussion resolving conflict should start with this phrase. It should be at the top of the list. Let's agree to listen to each other without interruptions. You know, what happens to me is I'm not listening to respond. I want to hear what it is that you have to say. And so many times, I will get a golden nugget and feel like you got to hear what I just got, because it's a word for you and it's just super important. But really, if I cut you off to give you that, you're not going to hear it, and I'm not really helping you. So I'm starting to have a sticky note or a notepad when I'm talking with somebody, when I'm coaching, so that when those little comes through, I can scribble a quick note and I can get back into what you're saying and shut my mouth in the meantime. All right, you guys, there we have it. Day 2. I will be back with you, Monday, Tuesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, I believe. I will see you then. Have a great day, friends. Bye now.